everyone! So today I'm going to be doing my foundation routine, and I am aware that my eyebrows are already on. Like, no, these are not natural or anything. I did draw them on. If you want a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, leave it in the comments below and like this video. But today is going to be my foundation, my concealer. It's not going to be blush and bronzer because I have a video up on contouring, but I will update that because it's from a long time ago and I don't use those products anymore. But yeah, this is going to be my foundation, powder, concealer, everything for full coverage. And I did wait to have a breakout, so I have a few spots on my face that I will be covering for you. And this is going to be like the full coverage foundation routine. So if you do have a lot of spots and acne, this is for you. If you don't, you can just use foundation and powder, but I'm going to be doing a lot of concealer too. And I'm sorry about the no videos recently. It's because school has started and I didn't have time, and honestly I didn't want to because I had other things to do, like work, like my dance. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. So the first thing I do is I always prime my skin because, well, actually I already did my skincare, but then I always prime my skin because I have oily skin and I don't want any of this makeup to sink into my pores and make me break out even more. So the first thing I do is I take my Revlon Photo Ready. I like this because it has like a violet tint to it, which means it has all the colors, so it's going to fix like redness and spots that you don't want. So I take about 2 pumps like that, and I just kind of work it on my cheeks and chin and everywhere else. I even put some on my eyes. Next, because I have some extremely oily skin, a lot of people at school know that at the end of the day I have oil, because over the day I don't like to blot my skin unless it's with like a paper, because I don't like to add more powder, just makes it look more cakey. So the next primer I use is the No. 7 Shine Free Primer, and I got this at Target. I only use like this much, honestly, which because it's actually a very dry formula, it doesn't blend out very well. I just go like that and I pat it right on the forehead, chin, and right here on my nose. So I'm just going to blend that in. Some on my eyes. Okay, the next step to my makeup is, honestly, I don't like to put my foundation straight on my eyes. I like to put my eye primer down first so that my foundation does not crease in my eyes. So I take my Mary Kay Eye Base. This is not actually what I use as my actual eye primer when I'm ready for shadow. This is only what I use before foundation. So I'm just going to put that on my eyes and a little under. Patting is the best way to do this so you don't pull on your skin like that, but yeah. Okay, now into the actual makeup. So I do like to look more awake, and I like to cover up like right here because I have some darkness. So I take my Garnier Rollerball, which has the concealer in it, and I'm sorry, all of these are drugstore except for my actual makeup, like the foundation, concealer, and powder are not drugstore. So I'm just going to roll some of that under my eyes and leave it. Now we're done. No, just kidding. I'm going to blend that out with my ring fingers. And it has caffeine in it, so it will help brighten and make you feel more awake, not just look. And anything else that's not blended, like it's yellow, but my skin is pink. Anything's not blending, you'll put your foundation over it. Now for foundation. So I'm going to be taking my MAC Match Master foundation, and I got this when I was in New York, and I find it to be medium coverage, and I'm going to be blending it in with my flat kabuki brush from Sigma. This is the F80, and I love this. It's super dense, and it just makes everything look super natural. So I'm going to pump about 2 pumps into my hand, or 1.5 pumps into my hand of foundation, like this, and I'm going to move it onto my 3 fingers and pat it where I want it most. And then anything else just goes on my neck. I'm going to take that brush, whoops. I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to buff it in the skin lightly at first, and then you're going to go even harder. That's what she said. I normally do my brows after my foundation, but I felt more comfortable going on camera with my brows already done. That was hard to talk when I was touching this part of my skin. Ow. Okay. You want to make sure you get it in the hairline, but not in the hair. If that makes sense. And then blend your neck even more so that your face and neck are not 2 different colors. Whoops. Okay, now for a concealer. I'm going to take my Mary Kay concealer in Ivory 2 on my ring finger, like that. I'm going to dot it on my imperfections. Okay. I'm going to try to blend some of it out with my finger so it's not super heavy. Okay. Now I'm going to take the brush again and buff that in. You can already see a lot of the imperfections are going away. Okay. Now, it is Sunday. I am not going to put on a ton of extra makeup because I'm just going to the store. So, now, I'm going to move on to powder. And these two are drugstore. Oops. I have a MAC option, but this makes me break out even more. And I actually have really no more left. I use it as a base for my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the large powder F30 from Sigma, and I'm going to first use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in transparent. I'm going to set the outer parts of my face because I don't feel like this actually controls oil, so I like to put this where I'm not oily, and then down my neck. And then I'm going to take my Neutrogena Shine Control Powder in Invisible, like this. I'm going to put that, because this has rice proteins in it, it's going to control your oil. I don't find it works all day for me, but that's just because I have super oily skin. I even go a little over my brows. Everywhere you put. I'm just going to buff that in. Okay. That is all I do for my face routine. Thank you for watching, guys, and please subscribe. This is it. That's how I go to school. Normally, I would put my bronzer and blush on and highlighter. But yeah, I'm going to make another tutorial for eyes, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.